This slideshow is going to introduce you to two tools you're going to be using in Blackboard, the Blackboard blog tool and the Blackboard wiki tool. You should also take a look at the other slideshow, which is on the webinar, which you'll be doing also to get your assignments and other course materials, and so that we can have a discussion live on the web. So what is the purpose of the Best Work Wiki tool? Quite simply, it is a website where you and your group can work on a single project. You'll be working on a paper for the first 5 or 6 modules of this course, in which you'll be writing what's called the objective synthesis paper. Well, along the way you're going to be learning different skills, you're going to be getting different tools, and what I'll want you to do at the end of each module is to show me what your group thinks is the best work from that group for that particular module. And you're going to be placing that work in the Best Work Wiki. Now, the blog space is the place where you're going to originally put your assignment for each of the modules. So each of you will have an assignment, and you will paste that assignment into your blog space, and that's where I'm going to be grading it. The process of submitting your work in the blogs and the wikis, and this is especially going to be important while you're developing the OS or objective synthesis paper, is first you're going to complete the module assignment and then paste that assignment into your blog space for each module. So each module is going to have one blog. Then your group is going to take a look at each other's blog for that module, decide which is the best work for that particular module, and you will then copy and paste that work into the group's Best Work Wiki. Now, the important thing here is that there's only one wiki per group per module, and then each student, as far as the grade is concerned, will receive an individual grade based on your individual blog work and how much work you did in the wiki. In general, the schedule for your module work is as follows. First, you want to view the module slideshows and read the module notes and any other assigned readings that are in the notes. Then once you've done that, you need to answer the grouped discussion prompt and post that into the module discussion board. You want to also reply to one other student in your group and reply to their prompt in order to get all the credit for that particular step of the module. Then you want to go ahead and take a look at the assignment for that module that you're working on and complete the assignment and post it to your blog. Then you need to look at the work that all of the people in your group have done, decide which is the best work of all of the people in your group, and then post that work into the group's Best Work Wiki. When you've done those 4 things, then you've completed the work for the module and you go on to the next module. Now let's take a look at what a completed blog looks like. So here is the body of a completed blog. I'll circle it for you. At any point, if you want to change any of your work, you can, and I'll show you how to do that. Over here on the right are the various keys that you're going to be using right here. Yep, I'm not circling it really well. And also you'll be using these keys over here at the top. Alright? So the first thing you want to do when you're creating a blog is you want to start a new blog or a new entry. And all you do is click New Entry here. After you've created that blog and you've copied and pasted your work into the blog, if you want to come back to it later and edit it, then you click on the Edit button here. If you want to see a calendar of past postings of when you've entered information into your blog, there's the calendar there. If you want to see your other blog postings, you're going to have one blog Sometimes you'll have 2 blogs per module, and those postings are listed there. And then of course in the center here is the completed assignment, which your group can look at, and they can then comment on it by clicking on the comment area, and in this way you can decide which is the best work and then post that best work into the wiki. Okay, let's take a look at the parts of the wiki. It looks very similar to a blog, but here you're going to be working together with your group to create a single wiki. Notice again the central area there has the work, and what you need to do is the first group member who gets to the wiki, if there's nothing there for a particular module, then you have to start a new wiki page. And then everyone else who is in that group can then press the edit button and change that wiki. The only problem you may come up with is that there can only be one person working on a wiki at a time. So if you go to the wiki and someone's working on it, then you have to wait until they're done, and then you can edit the wiki. If you want to see the history of all the work that's been done on the wiki by each of the students in your group, press on the history, and you'll see a list of when that work was done. You can see what work was done, what changes were made, and you can even change it back to a previous version if you'd like. And here is listed the students who have worked on that wiki, so I can tell whether or not you've worked on that wiki or not, and who I should give credit to for that wiki. So this is the wiki page. It's in development, and as I said, the group members all work together to develop this wiki page. There should only be one wiki per module, and that's very important. So that's the parts of the wiki. Oh, I'm sorry, I wanted to say one more thing, is that the viewers of the wiki page, of course, can add their comments here. So other groups can add comments here, and you can look at other groups' wikis and see what they're doing. Okay, so that's the parts of the wiki and the blog. If you have any questions, please add them to the muddiest points in your Blackboard course.